independent,
unsigned artists,
entrepreneurs,
real people.
This your boy, B. Mike Rob.
This your girl, Desi Dance.
Stay Ready Radio.
Every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. RMCOnAir.com.
Tune in. If you stay ready, you never have to get out.
Discipline and determination. That's AD, and basically that's what it takes to make it. Right there in your face, you just gotta take it. Have understanding life is only one homie to make it. Gotta know you the greatest to be the greatest. Don't respond to everybody, you need some haters. Be loyal to your team, never be a traitor. But if your team ain't loyal, tell them see you later. Rules and regulations to the rap guy. Don't be tricking off your money, find a stash mine.
That's what's up, that's what's up. But we're getting ready to get right into our next guest. But before we do that, this is what I want everybody to know. This is brought to you by Velado Footwear and powered by Monster.
RMC Studios, Pitbull, and his drink, Rico and Tequila.
You already know, Boulevard Supply. And we cannot forget.
Order.
No, we're not ordering anything right now. Boulevard Supply, as well as 7%er. Now, order those cupcakes. Come on, that's what it is. Yeah. We are back with our next guest. Very special guest that's in the building right now. Please put your hands together for Bekuh. Boom.
Hey. Hey, Mama.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing really good.
Good.
So Bekuh.
Yes.
So I saw you perform last week.
You did?
At the Mike Live.
Yes.
Dope performance.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what do we have? So we're going to be playing a couple singles for you today, right? But what have you been doing up until this point?
So I came into the industry, I'm 21 right now. I came into the industry around 18, and I wrote Cookie for R. Kelly. And I've written multiple number ones in different countries. I've written number ones in Korea. I've written number ones in Australia.
Oh, you are just really doing it.
I was just trying, to get it in wherever I could. But yeah, so for people that are K-pop fans, like I wrote for Taeyong, Big Bang, 21, like the biggest artists over there. I wrote for Jessica Malboy in Australia, and then currently I have a record out in Norway.
Okay.
And basically this song was my song, and these Norwegian DJs heard it and were like, "Can we please like remix this?" And so at the time I didn't really have a lot going on, so I'm like, okay. And it turned into this thing where like they begged me for 2 years like to put it out as a single, and we finally agreed, and it came out, and Danny Trejo's in the video. And all this stuff. So the first day it came out and went #2 in Norway, and we beat we topped Adele, we topped everyone, So
you know what? All I'm gonna say is loan me $5.
No, I'm like, it sucks though, because all my success has been international, but what people don't know is that it takes like twice as long to see any money. So when I wrote Cookie for R. Kelly, even though that's US, I literally have 47 cents in my bank account, and that song came out, and I mean the album did really well, and it broke top 10 iTunes, and then the album itself I think was #2 Billboard, but I didn't see any money for like almost a year. Like I was just broke.
But when you saw it, you saw it.
Right.
When you saw it, it was kind of like getting that income tax check.
Right, and now it was in Magic Mike, so I'm about to see another.
So
yeah, I'm excited with that.
What I love about your voice though, when you rap. It's just so different.
Thank you.
It is so
and you do both.
You sing your song right.
Yeah, she's definitely she do both. She raps and sings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, writes her own stuff.
It's funny because when I was younger, so everyone knew me as a singer, and people used to be like, "We get it, you can sing. Like, stop singing." People would tell me to stop singing, and I just would always do it in school all the time. And then this one day, I always love rap music. Like my biggest influences are Missy Elliott, Ludacris. Like I love character rappers, Busta Rhymes, like Sim Shady, And so this one day, I decided like to write a rap, right? And I remember I went around to all my friends, and I have friends that do music and stuff, and I'm like, "Will you let me? I wrote this rap. Like, can I do it for you?" And they were like, "No." No, I refuse to hear it, Bekuh. Like, why are you trying to do that? You can't rap. And I instead of doing it for them, I put stuff on YouTube. Now you can't find it anymore because I was like 15, 16. And I did a remix to Hard in the Paint by Waka Flocka. I did a remix to Pretty Boy Swag and all this stuff, and How Low by Ludacris, and they got a bunch of views, and everyone was like, "Yo, like you're so dope." And then all my friends were like, okay. And I was like, "I told you, like you should just let me do it, So then that just kind of started to take over. And I still consider myself a singer first, but I just love, like, as performing, I just love to rap because it's just so fun and people get so hyped and the energy, you know what I'm saying?
So
and you get into character too, which is what I love. It's just
that's what I was gonna say, because you're so confident, and we always talk about the confidence and the cockiness, and you have that balance. It seems like you have that balance. You know, you're not teetering one way or the other.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And I noticed that. You know, even when you don't have, because I noticed that you probably have dancers too sometimes when you perform,
You know
or no?
what's crazy is that I used to dance for 5 years, and then I stopped because I had to. So I live in Temecula, so I live 2 hours away. So I drive into LA like every day. So
to
you
work.
know, so I couldn't keep doing the dancing because I was in such like high demand at the time for writing. So so my I had my first performance in like years, in like 3 years, in January, and then they keep asking me back to perform. So the last time I was supposed to have dancers and I didn't. So right now I'm working with John Silver to put some stuff together, and you know, he's on Nicki Minaj's tour. He's like a really well-known choreographer, so I'm starting to get into that. But for now, I just, you know, shake my booty a little bit.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Because you keep it classy.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so how do you handle? Okay, so let me ask you this. So
I saw you get ready to get a question.
I was. Okay, so if you're performing, right, and you make a mistake, how do you handle your mistake and keep going?
You know, I feel like if you know me, then you would know I made a mistake. But if you don't know me, then you couldn't tell. But normally, what I do is I just I either like smile out of nowhere. Or I'll do like a little laugh,
laughing at
like
yourself,
a little
laugh,
and then I'll keep going, you know. But yeah, for the most part, I definitely play it off. I think it's very important to stay professional and to give a great show. And even if you mess up, you know, you got to put the game face on, because, you know, I just think it's so lame when like artists are performing and if something goes right, they're like, can you stop? And it's like, no, just keep going. Like,
I know, is that crazy?
You know
Don't you? I cannot stand that. A lot of them will tell me, "Oh, wait, I started wrong. Start that over again." I'm like, "Nah, bruh.
Right.
It's not going down
That
like
is
that."
not how you do that.
Exactly.
You know? That's not what superstars do.
So if you had to choose all of these, I mean, you have many talents: songwriting, dancing, rapping, singing. Which would be your number one?
So hard. But I think that I would do singing first, because, you know, it reaches a broader audience, and I think that I am so versatile and I have so many different feelings, and you know, when I rap, it's mainly it's like I'm a very fun type of person. So I'm not in the stage in my life where I want to be an Adele and I want to be slow and sad, you know, but I'm also not in the stage of my life where, you know, I don't really see myself doing like a real or like rap album. Like I want to be categorized as just a rapper. You know, I want to be able to have more outreach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're versatile. You want to be versatile when it comes to that.
And what's funny about writing is I love to do it for myself. I actually hate writing for other people, but I did it because at the time I'm so young. Everyone's like, "That's where all the money is at." And so I'm like, okay, well, I come from a single parent home, so my mom can't afford a car for me, and you know how far we live, so I had to do what I had to do at the time. And then it just got to where, you know, I came in the industry and everyone's like, "Oh my God, like you're like 16 years old. Who wrote these songs?" And I'm like, "I did." And they're like, "No, I know, but like who wrote them with you?" And I'm like, "No one." And they're like, "Are you serious?" So, you know, I kind of got on a detour, but at the end of the day, you know, everything happens for a reason. And after years and years of slaving away in studios and being tucked away, you know, it's weird. Like this year, things are happening that it's like, I can't even explain to you why it's happening. I don't know. Because I manage myself right now, you know, and I've been doing it for a while. So it's like things are just happening for me that people are finding me, you know, and opportunities are being given.
And you are performing tonight at the Mic Live.
I am.
Most definitely.
It's going to be fun.
And you're performing with R&B bass.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, the mic found me through R&B, which is funny. So it's cool that they're doing this joint thing because, you know, they've both been a big help in pushing my music. So
good.
Shout out to Billy Moss and
Sean Young. That's right.
Mr. Young, but
most definitely.
And Irma, I see you, boo.
Oh yeah, all day. You already know. So tell me this. So you said you wrote "Cookie" for R. Kelly.
I did.
And you didn't see any royalties for a while. What would you what kind of advice would you give, like independent writers out there that are coming up in the game? Because a lot of them don't really understand how the writing game goes.
Man. You know, when you write, it's just, I would just say don't ever let someone take the joy out of writing for you, because you come into this industry and you have people that you have A&Rs, you have all these people that are not musically inclined at all trying to tell you what a hit is, and you're just like, are you serious? Like,
You know what? I've
great.
said that all the time, that a hit is how much money is behind it for some reason. And I say that because of the fact that they play it on the radio forever because it has a budget.
Right.
And they make you start singing it because it's programming. But you can't really...
You know, you can't pinpoint a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where a hit... Like, I also say this about pop. Like, I don't believe pop is a genre. Like, you can't tell me to be Katy Perry because that's not what pop is. Pop is what is popular.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone like Drake, who is popular as hell.
Exactly.
And he is nothing like Katy Perry. He doesn't fit into a pop, you
Has
know.
his own lane, created his own lane.
Exactly. And it became popular, so now it's considered pop, hip-hop type, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just very adamant about, like, do what you love. Like, find your own style, find your own lane. And if people don't get it at first, that's okay. You know, because you just have to keep pushing, and eventually there's going to be other people around you that get it, and it's going to happen for you, you know?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. See, I love the confidence. Love the confidence, and you seem like you're very knowledgeable in this industry because you've been burnt so much that you had to learn.
And she's managing herself, so she knows the business side.
And you know, like, being a woman and being young.
That was my next question. Being a let's get it right. Being a beautiful woman in this industry, it tends to sometimes it's kind of hard for them to see the talent before that.
Right. It's very difficult because, you know, some people, you know, it's a very delicate situation because when you're a woman, you know, if someone comes at you a certain way, you can't just be like, you can't just shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a fine line. Like, automatically, if you're like, no, it's like, oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Automatically, yeah.
Automatically. And it's like, no, I just don't want you to talk to me like that. I don't want to be treated that way, you know? And so it's been difficult for me because I'm very big on respect, and I always show respect to everyone I work with. The only time that it'll ever be a problem is if you do something and I have to react to what you just did to cause the issue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to have fun. I love music. I want it to be a good, like, lighthearted environment, you know? So yeah, it's really hard. You have to kind of try and laugh things off, or just kind of like, you know,
been there, done
diffuse the situation, you know.
Exactly. Okay, so let's get right into you know, one of your singles right now.
Okay.
Which one what we're going to be playing today?
I believe this one is World Revolves Around You, aka Ray.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is my cut right
So
here.
go ahead and let them know. Look at that camera and let them know what song we're getting ready to play.
Oh, okay. So this is World Revolves Around You. I hope you enjoy it.
That's what it is. Stay Ready Radio. Bekuh Boom. Let's go.
Everywhere I go, full access. Booty sitting like a shelf, that's where the crowd assets. When they talk about you, only refer using the past tense. Cause you dried up, you should get suggested.
Like to be the center of attention, known to be the center of the cosy attention. All this here, making folks mad now. Too focused on me and me Adderall. Didn't mean to do that though. I just want the world but down me in the glow. I just want to shine but down me in the stroke. Time get the lights on, even when I'm going out. Drop what you doing, stop for this fire. Drop what you doing, stop like you dying. Give me diamonds and champagne, the finest man can make. I'm whining and dining in first class, reclining. And if I don't got that, go get it for me. Shouldn't even have to ask since it's given to me. Like to spice things up, I'm cinnamony. Don't do what I say, that's sinning to me.
What you think you on the pedestal? What you think the world revolves around you?
I'm like, yeah I do, yeah I do. I'm like, yeah I do, yeah I do. I'm like, yeah I do, yeah I do.
What you think the world revolves around you?
Yes I do. When I walk in slow motion, causing commotion, I take up 70% of your world, I'm like the ocean. The other 30% goes to eating, drinking, sleeping, but you still thinking about me whenever you go to breathing. Please believe in what you see, cause that's fact. Everything that I say needs a capital, that's maps. I'm sitting high, I'm wavy and waving, that's flags. Refer to me as your personal at last. And I ain't talking editing, I talking what you need, cause I can give you everything. Make them hot at a standstill, cause it's right while it's hot like anvils. So where's my throne? Where's my king? Where's my shiny diamond rings? Put that crown on these curls in my hand. Put the world.
What you think you on the pedestal? What you think the world revolves around you?
I'm like, yeah I do. Yeah I do. I'm like, yeah I do. Yeah I do. I'm like, yeah I do. Yeah I do.
What you think the world revolves around you?
Okay.
Yes I do.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That Bekuh boom right there, boy. Hey, hot.
Thank you. That was produced by Mike and Keys and Mars from 1500.
You rap just like you talk.
Exactly.
Do I?
Yeah, you sound. You still seem like you still rapping. I'm still hearing the song.
So funny. Sometimes I catch myself, like I'll be talking or like I'll Snapchat, and then like the way I do it, like,
You be like-
I don't really know if you really know what I talk about. So yeah.
So what's your nationality?
You know, on my mother's side, I am Russian and German, and unfortunately, on my father's side, I do not know what I am. I don't have that great of a relationship with my father,
Okay.
and I did the Ancestry.com, but my dad was a police officer, so all of his records are sealed, so I can't find out anything from his side. So eventually, I'm gonna do the thing where they draw your blood and they figure out where you're from,
Okay.
so I can know. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what we want you to do now is we want you to look in this camera and
Okay.
give some young ladies inspirational words
Okay, about
because they definitely
anything?
look up to you as an artist.
All right, musical inspiration.
It's whatever you as a person. Who
Okay.
you-
I would just say to any girls watching, you know, it's very important to stay true to yourself. You're gonna have a lot of men, a lot of women, you know, everybody trying to tell you who you should be. And at the end of the day, just stick to what your heart is telling you, you know. It's not worth changing for other people because most likely those people aren't going to be there for you at the end of the day. It's the people that accept you how you are first that are going to be with you. And don't let anything stop you because there'll be a lot of obstacles, but you just have to stay positive. Pray, you know, very, very important. And just keep going, you know, never stop.
That's what's up. Now give me your social media.
All right, my social media is everything. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram is at Bekuh Boom, but Bekuh is spelled B-E-K-U-H, and then Boom is B-O-O-M.
That's what's up, and I'm glad you didn't confuse anybody. You kept it all one way.
Oh yeah, that's definitely how it's. Oh, and my website is BekuhBoom.com. You should check
There
it
it
out.
is.
My mom actually did my website. Shout out to Mama.
Shout out to Mama Nim.
She also does my photography, so shout out to her.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You gotta keep that team. Teamwork makes the dream work, and that's what it's all about. We appreciate you coming by. We know you gotta hurry up and get to your show. You gotta be there by 10 o'clock.
Can I sing something live real quick?
Sing something
I just
real
think
quick.
it'd be
Let's
fun.
go ahead. Sing
Okay,
something for
let me
us
take
real
a
quick.
little.
She gonna take us out with this.
Okay.
Come on, let me get my Snapchat ready. No, go
Go ahead.
Okay. What if I had a thing on the side, made you cry? Would the rules change up or would they still apply? If I played you like a toy, sometimes I wish I could act like a boy. Ooh, whoa.
Bekuh Boom.
You know what? I might just go to my
That's what it
I mean,
is.
should I do like a little quick rap too?
Do something real quick.
Really? Okay.
Do something.
All right.
Give us something freestyle real quick. Here we go.
Boom, loud, deep, resonant sound. That's the definition, definitely fitting and now. Me, I come second to none. The only number that I need to count to is one. Even my bank accounts, I just add 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. And I'm getting richer. My body like my bank, looking like money in full figure. Woo! No, she didn't. Indeed, I did. Fancy talk, classy in it. Speaking to class, got more lines than college route. Didn't even go to college, but you get in school. And you ain't wanna test me. I got other answers, so you never get to F me. President of the chess team. That's why your mate always wanna check me. Ow. Punchline, ow. It's lunchtime, chow. I want beef, cow. But you chicken, foul.
Bekuh Boom. That's what it is. That's what it is.
girl.
Once again, I'm your boy Big Mike.
I'm your girl Desi Des.
This is brought to you by Volado 4 and powered by Monster.
RMC Studios, Pitbull, Energy Drink.
You already know we cannot forget 7 percenter Boulevard Supply and order those cupcakes. That's what it is. Once again, we'd like to thank Bekuh, boom, for coming by. That's what it is. Let's go.
Punch.
Try the hot new brand out of LA. Special Instagram offer. Go to www.volatofootwear.com. Enter B Mike Rob as your promo code. Receive 10% off.